So because of Dude Not Cool 464, I commented on her recent video, and I told her that my therapist that I'm fixing to start going to in November, hopefully it'll work out, but she is a recovered social phobic. So like, she had it as a teenager. She said when she was younger, I don't know how young, but, and I guess she went to therapy, and now she's better. I mean, you still have social anxiety, but it's nothing like it was before. So, she still has a little tiny bit, but she's completely fully recovered. I mean, she's like, see, I emailed her, that's how I know this, but she said she's living proof that you can recover from social anxiety disorder. And when I told, her name's Heidi, that's what it is, Heidi, okay. When I told Heidi this, that she's a recovered social phobic, she's like, you can recover? So I decided to make this video. Yes, you can recover. That's kind of the whole point of therapy. So, yeah, I mean, that is pretty hopeful, you know? I mean, that this isn't a permanent thing. I mean, yeah, because we have social anxiety disorder, we're at risk for other mental illnesses. Because it's kind of like, I don't know, like when you have a mental illness, you're at risk for other mental illnesses. Like for anxiety, you're at risk for depression. And with SAD, I think you're not just at risk for depression, but OCD and things like that because of the obsession type things that go along with SAD. But you're at risk for any type of, bipolar or anything like that, just because you have a mental illness. I don't know why that is. I think it's the brain chemistry or runs in your family, something like that. It has something to do with that, but I mean, just like if you have a panic attack, you're at risk for having more panic attacks. So 75% of people have one panic attack in their lifetime. Just fun fact for you guys. So yeah, I just wanted to say that because I mean, it bothers me when people like, this just really bothers me, like, it stresses me out, how people with social anxiety, and I see it all the time, like, they're so upset and depressed, and they're like, oh, I have this, and I'm trying to do this and that, and they constantly talk about it and stuff, and they're like 30-something. They're like, yeah, I've had this my whole life. Why aren't you getting help for it? Get help for it. Don't just sit there and, like, take it, you know? I don't know, it just bothers me when people do that. It's like, and I don't know your circumstances or why you're doing that. Maybe you're too afraid to get help. That's a common thing with social anxiety. Or maybe you don't have the finances. That's also common. But to just not even, and I'm not judging, that's not what I'm going for here. It just, I don't know, it just bothers me because it's sad because you're sitting there and you're dealing with this and you're not doing anything about it. I mean, talking to people helps. It does. Especially when people understand. When they don't understand, it's not so helpful. But, well, it is, no, that's not true. Because I was talking to a girl on Facebook that's from my college, and she's shy. And we were talking about my SAD. She was helpful. She reassured me that she wasn't judging me and no one else was judging me for posting stuff on Facebook about it. So, So it was helpful. But yeah, it just bothers me when people do that. I just, like, I don't know. But yeah, I just wanted to say that. Get help. I mean, really. You don't have to go through this forever, you know? And even sometimes when people get help, it doesn't completely work. If they have it really, really bad. But, yeah. If you can get help, get help. Because, I mean, this is like almost curable. Well, the reason I know this is because I've researched it. So, I mean, research it. Because it is like 100% curable. I mean, after you're better, like, you don't have it as bad, and, I mean, you're pretty normal, you're still gonna get, you know, come into situations, run into situations where it bothers you a lot. And that's what your therapist is for, you know? I mean, I don't even think I would have gone out and tried to get help if I thought it wasn't gonna get better. I mean, well, I guess everybody thinks it'll get better. They just don't think it's gonna go away. But you're always at risk, like, once you do recover, you're always at risk for, like, relapsing. Like, if you don't watch your thoughts and all those things and keep thinking positive, like, you're always gonna be at risk, like, to going back into those thought patterns. So, yeah. That's just stuff I've read. So, hopefully that works for me. Like, I do hope I recover. So, I just wanted to say that. Bye.